Now,
Okay.
I will say this though, the respect aspect, Rollo. This gets talked about often, right? Because like in the black community, which is a pure matriarchy, the communita, right? Which is nothing but German shepherds and ratchet ass bitches, simps, raised by these fucking creatures. The thing that permeates the culture is this whole, the black woman is God, right? We have to always, defend them no matter what they do, right? And that's why society itself is crumbling, because anything women do, men have to take the responsibility of what women do, right? If girls are twerking on a table in a restaurant, right? Somehow that's the guy's fault. If a girl goes and slaps someone in the face, somehow a man caused her to do that, right? This is why that's so important. Two things. First and foremost, her name. You ever think about that for a second? Her name is Jada Pinkett Smith. Why the fuck is your name still Pinkett?
Yes.
That's disrespect.
Yep. How can I last names? Also, by the way, that is the research shows that is a sign of narcissism, like NPD, by the way.
Oh yeah. Well, no, watch this though. No, let me ask you this though, Rollo. Had she married Tupac, what would her name be? Jada what?
Shakur.
Jada Shakur. I promise you.
Nothing else.
If you guys think her name would be Jada Pinkett Shakur, you are literally insane. Yes. Rollo, you talk about imprint, right? It's something I've talked about, right? Because when you're in the lifestyle and you've been out here smashing hoes, and you talk about, you made the term, I don't know if it was you or someone else, alpha widowed, right?
That was him. So that was him.
Oh, did you create that term?
It's in my first book from 2015. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm assuming. Yeah. So like a lot of this stuff, what happens is that guys, you and guys like you, there are terms that get created, but the actions themselves have always existed. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So when you like when you're an alpha, right? When you're that guy, right? When girls are on campus and they're looking around going this, oh my God, wow, look at these guys, right. Look at the athletes. When you're smashing these chicks, right? You imprint them. They don't really want dudes like Will Smith. I don't know if you know this, but she said in her, this is by her own words, Will was like the third or lower guy for her. You see what I'm saying?
And
so don't talk to me about respect.
That happened too. So we're not talking about a period of time. We're talking about when they were first like in their 20s.
That's right. Because remember, they I think they met or were in the process of getting married on the movie Ali. Will was playing Muhammad Ali. Jada was playing his, I think that was Ali's like second or third wife in real life, right? That Jada was playing. The reason why this is so important is that the Tupacs of the world imprint these women, right?
Yep.
That's the guy they really want. Like when she says they're talking about, she's writing letters to a man who's been dead for
Did you read those letters? Did you read those letters?
No, I didn't.
The one. Okay, so there's a meme going around. I saw this on my Instagram. One of the memes is this. It's from her letters, from her journals and her letters to Tupac, who's already gone at this point. All right, this is post-mortem. Okay, she's writing letters to him saying, "The thought of you gives me spontaneous orgasms."
Yeah,
like
no,
you
it's
have
real.
To be here, just thinking about you.
Just thinking.
Get off.
Well, and you saw what she said, right? Wow. Jada Pinkett made those comments about Will.
Yeah, I found it. I found it already.
Well, when she did, she thought Will was a mind reader, right? She was like, Will doesn't, please me in bed and blah, blah, putting this out to everybody in the world, right? She said this on a Red Table Talk. And when people would say, well, Drex, why is that so important? The constant disrespect.
Yes.
Do you notice? She's always doing it publicly, right?
Oh,
she's publicly humiliated.
She made her own platform to do it. That's on the Red Table Talk. It's her platform.
It's her platform to ridicule and further cuck her own husband that she doesn't respect. It's the same reason why, I don't know, Rollo, if you ever did a breakdown of this or Andrew did a breakdown. Do you remember when Aisha Curry missed? Oh my God, when I was, I'm Steph Curry. I married her when she was a virgin. Do you remember when she appeared on that fucking show? Do you remember what she said?
Yep.
I want the attention that Steph gets. The moment she said that, Rollo, what did you say about the relationship?
Yep.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over at that point. Well, and it's funny is that now, and she's been on, Aisha Curry has been on that show at least twice now. And the most recent time she was talking about it was explaining why they had an open marriage now.
Yep.
Just like Will and Jada.
Just like Will and Jada. Yep.
The path. I did a full video on that that one.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I've done two, by the way. My best watched video, maybe not after this last one.
Not after this last one, yeah.
My best watched video has been the one that I did about the Red Table Talk back in, I think it was July or August of 2020. And then my most recent one was back in like September of last year.
And gentlemen, we'll replay that because I found a great video that's like a short version of the Red Table Talk, like a condensed like 4 minutes, which is like just Will's body language versus her.
Oh, I think I know which one it is.
I think you know which one. It's like, but here's the letter, by the way. So I'm gonna read it real quick.
Wait, isn't that Tupac's letter? I think it's
no.
Tupac's.
This is for Jada. But anyways, you're the omega of my heart, the foundation for my conception of love. Oh yeah, this is to Jada.
No. This is from, because Tupac always puts the number 2 in when there's a 2. That's Tupac.
Yeah. But
this is
you
Tupac.
bring me to climax without sex. That's the great one. I mean,
yep.
Yeah. But look at this body language too. I mean, come on now.
Look, every time. Look, now, okay. Now let's think about this for a second. How does Jada wear her hair?
She wants to have.
Yeah, no, she wants to be Jada Shakur, right?
Yeah,
that's what she wanted.
She wants
Tupac gets gunned down.
Line.
Yeah, absolutely. Tupac gets gunned down in Vegas, right? Mm-hmm. He gets gunned down after the Tyson fight.
Yep.
If you're Jada, this goes back to what Rollo said. Because of the age, she was young enough to go like this. Shit, I gotta find somebody to hitch my wagon to, because Jada is not good enough as an actress, right? She's not good enough to make her own way. She has to hitch her wagon on somebody, right? So who does she do? You go like this. What black male actor who's like rising up the ranks is simping for me the hardest? Do you know who that was? It was Will Smith. The beta.
Was just of a relationship with some chick that he had met on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that he was supposed to get married, and it like fell apart because he was too clingy and too beta and too.
That's right.
Which is exactly why he got offended over it, and that's what Jim was saying here. I think it had more to do with what Demi was doing around the time of G.I. Jane filming. That's when she left Bruce and started running through young actors. That's exactly what the criticism that Jada was mad about. I don't think she gave a shit about the implication about her hair. I think that she's had people make fun of her hair all the time. I think it's the fact that it was called out.
You think that's where she took offense to that? Yeah, I can see that. I as far as the Alpha Widow side of things, something I mentioned just a little while ago was she is literally an Alpha Widow. Like when I talk about alpha widows, it's usually like the guy in a woman's like sexual past. Like this is why women's sexual history should be important to guys, is because amongst those guys in her sexual past, there's one guy who imprinted on her the strongest and the hardest and everything else. Now that's the alpha widow. She couldn't lock that guy down, so she's got to get with the guy who's a good provider. She's got to get it with a Will Smith, not a Tupac, right? Now, what complicates things is when the alpha widow Tupac is actually dead. Is actually the widow.
No, hold on, Rollo.
There's no going back. When I look at Will and I look at Jada in this light here, okay, like if you look at how she cashed in, like she can't go back to Tupac. Tupac was the alpha and he's done, and you can't.
He's dead.
There's no going back to that. You can write all the love poems you want to. It's not coming back. So what does she do? She gets with Will Smith. He's the provider. He's the good beta male who is very. I mean. Relatively speaking, some people say he's gay. I don't think he's gay, but he is definitely a hot commodity worth $350 million. I looked it up already. Definitely has had this relationship where he is very accommodating, very much the passive partner in this, although he would like to say they're equal partners. They are not. Clearly they are not, because she's the one dragging his name through the mud and thinking she's doing him a favor. I think really what she is like very frustrated with him and wants him to man the fuck up. Like they wants him to sack up. But the problem is it's not believable. Even him smacking Will Smith smacking Chris Rock is not believable. But I will say this though. So I agree with you 100%. She gets with the guy who's the good provider guy because she can't get with Tupac. When did she get with August Alsina? How old was she when she got with him?
40s, 50s. I mean, I don't even know.
Or late 40s.
Right before she's about to. She looked pretty good in those pictures for 40 years old, and she's with.
Like I said, black don't crack, Rollo. Come on.
August Alsina was 24 in those. How old was he? He was very much a young buck, right? Yeah. So
similar to age to who? Who was he similar to age to, Rollo? Tupac at the time of his death.
August was 22 years old. 22 years old.
22.
Tupac was killed at 25.
43 and 20. So she is experiencing what I call the alpha reinterest phase. That's from my second book, and she's made. She doesn't have to worry about the beta buck side of things. The best thing that could ever happen to her is if she got like divorced from Will Smith.
Yeah, she'd be free to thought it up. Now, Rollo, I gotta say,
so she goes on the red table talk with him, and she's like, "Yeah, it's okay. It's okay if I fuck somebody else." That's basically what she said. It's okay. And
That's
you're going to take it
literally
because
what
you're a
she said.
cuck.
Now,